Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna talk about chapter 5, okay? In our simple story, it's a simple one and it's very interesting one. Prisoner of Zenda. تعالوا نشوف. أول step عايزين نتكلم عنها في chapter 5 a major shift. If a major shift في ايه؟ Razendal realized his position. Okay? In society, brought with it responsibilities. Okay? Tiny point, he had always wanted to have a quiet life. But he suddenly realized how many responsibilities he now had here in Ruritania. طيب تعال نخش على second step. How perfect was Razendal? طيب sometimes he made big mistakes and bad decisions, but he was very good at pretending he had forgotten rules or people that he had met. اوكي يا حبايبي؟ تمام؟ طيب تعالوا نشوف كمان النكست ستيب. The king's prison. ايه اللي حصل؟ Sabt know where the king was imprisoned. 3 men were always at the castle. The drawbridge was nearly always kept up. No one went into the building without the permission of Robert or Michael. طيب ندخل على الستيب اللي بعدها. Sabt was cautious. How come? Sabt ordered 6 people, okay, to follow Razendal wherever he went in the capital. Razendal protested because he could look after himself. ندخل على الستيب اللي بعدها بتاعت Antoinette's letter. خطاب أنتونيت. في ايه بقى خطاب أنتونيت؟ بيقول لي Razendal received a letter from Antoinette de Mauban. Okay, he received a letter from her. Sorry. كمان in this letter ايه اللي حصل in this letter؟ كلنا عارفين مش كده؟ في ناس كتير عارفة. She asked Razendal to go to the summer house at midnight. طيب كمان Razendal's life would be in danger if he didn't go to the summer house at midnight. Okay? كمان he thought that Michael had written the letter signed by Antoinette to put him in trap. طيب ندخل على البوينت اللي بعدها. It's time to take a move. Sabt didn't want Razendal to go to the summer house. كمان Razendal insisted on going. Okay? كمان he threatened he would go to the house or go back to England. آخر حاجة هنا. They didn't have much time. As every day they left the king imprisoned, there was more danger. كمان بيقول لي Michael's plan to be king. ايه بقى البوينت دي فيها ايه؟ Razendal would be killed in the summer house and taken into the old town. كمان Colonel Sabt and Fritz would be arrested for murdering the king. اوكي؟ طيب البوينت اللي بعدها a messenger would be sent to Zenda to kill the king. آخر بوينت هنا the duke would then become king. ندخل على البوينت الأساسية اللي بعدها at the summer house بقى. إيه اللي حصل في السمر هاوس؟ Sabt waited outside the gate and Razendal went in the house alone. The room was lit by a small candle. The moon was lit by a small candle. The room had a small iron table and 2 chairs. Okay. كمان he saw Antoinette in front of him and her servant behind. آخر حاجة في at the summer house 3 of Michael's men arrived to kill مين؟ رازندل. برافو عليكم. To kill رازندل. تعالوا نخش على بوينت مهمة تانية. A great offer. A great offer. يا ترى ايه الجريت اوفر ده كان ايه؟ فاكرين Ditchard؟ Ditchard offered Razendel a safe journey to the border and 50,000 English pounds. 50,000 English pounds. كمان اللي حصل هنا Razendel refused the offer and managed to escape. طيب escape plan بقى. تعالوا نشوف الاسكيب بلان حصل فيها ايه. He picked up the iron table and held it by the legs so it was in front of him. He asked them to open the door for him because it opened outwards. As Ditchard was walking up to the door, Razendel moved quietly to the back. Razendel ran at him as fast as he could, holding the table in front of him. بيدافع عن نفسه. They all fell down the steps when the table top hit them. Razendel ran out firing his gun behind him. Okay? دي كانت الاسكيب بلان. تعالوا نشوف Antoinette's situation. Antoinette's situation. She had an argument with Michael. دي أول حاجة. She was useful as Razendel had expected طبعا. She didn't like to see people being killed. She helped Razendel to escape from the summer house. He got out of the summer house through a ladder against the wall. The wall. طيب. تعالوا نشوف مايكلز نيوز بقى. مايكلز نيوز. يا ترى ايه اللي هيكون في مايكلز نيوز؟ تعالوا نشوف مع بعض. The Duke of Strelso left the capital by the road to Zenda. An hour later, he was followed by D. Guatet. Okay, Personen. And Ditchard. Okay. Ditchard بقى had a bandage around his arm. Okay. طيب تمام. تعالوا نشوف at the pool. Unwillingly, Razendel asked Flavia to marry him to please the people. He wanted to tell her the truth. كل ده كان في الحفلة. He proved to be a man of principles. طيب. A terrible mistake بقى. ايه الخطأ الفظيع اللي ارتكب؟ Terrible mistake. He said when he was young, he didn't think what? He needed to worry about society. Flavia was surprised as he always knew that he would become king. Sabt appeared to tell Razendel that there was someone who wanted to see him. يا ترى مين هو ده؟ انتوا عارفين. Michael's new plan. يا ترى الخطة الجديدة بقى عشان الأولانية فشلت. Michael wrote her a letter to invite her to visit Zenda. Antoinette's letter to Flavia. يا ترى كان في ايه بقى الخطاب اللي جاي من Antoinette ديموبان لفلافيا. She advised her not to fall into the power of the Duke. She advised her not to accept any invitation from him. She advised her not to go anywhere without any guards. لازم. She advised her to show the letter to Razendel. تمام. ندخل على البوينت مهمة قوي. As for Michael's letter. ايه اللي حصل؟ Razendel asked her to say she was ill. ندخل على Razendel was getting ready to leave for Zenda. ازاي was getting ready to leave for Zenda؟ Yes, sorry for interruption, Siri. Yes. He asked the marshal to guard the princess and not to allow any of the duke's men to visit her. If the marshal didn't get a message for 3 days, he would be the head of Strelso. هيكون هو الحاكم بتاع ستريلسو خلاص. If the marshal wasn't allowed to see the king in 24 hours, he must say the king was dead. 24 hours. The marshal must tell the people of Ruritania that the princess would be their new ruler. Okay? Thanks a lot. And till we meet again in chapter 6, inshallah. Goodbye.